Hello, my name is Mel Hankinson, and we're going to talk about how to teach the pressure matchup zone defense. This is a defense that's on the cutting edge. There's some new concepts in here that can help you win basketball games. It's the best defensive system for our teams. Some of its advantages are as follows. Number one, you can play the defense with a wide range of personnel, whether they be tall or whether they be small, whether they be short or whether they be quick athletes. The matchup zone tends to slow the pace of offensive players and permits your team to dictate the tempo of the game against fast break teams. It keeps your taller players under the basket for rebounding and defensive purposes. The matchup normally forces a team to score from the outside and shuts down the inside game. Many of us who have been involved with the game for a long time have seen teams actually shoot themselves out of the game. We had a big win last season from a team in the Big East, and one of the coaches said, you know, we didn't beat that team beat themselves. They shot themselves out of the game. Teams that fast break, their players are already in positions to run down the floor, and it's easier to run out of a matchup zone than it is out of a man-to-man. Next, you may double team from the matchup and rotate other defensive players more easily than from a man-to-man defense. The matchup will let you protect the players in foul trouble. It's a very good reason for many of you high school coaches out there to use the matchup. Lastly, for some strange reason, many teams are great man-to-man offensive teams, and curiously, they just don't play well against the matchup zone. Let's look first at the 2-3 zone. The 2-3 zone is known as the International Intramural Zone. If you walk in at lunchtime, you'll see these 2-3. You'll see a 2-3 configuration, and you'll see these two fellas have to guard these three spots: this spot, that spot, and that spot. Those three fellas in the back wall are usually a little closer, and they're just hanging out in there. If the ball's passed to the corner, number 11 takes the corner. The big fella moves on the block. 21 takes a high post. 3 has the weak side of the zone, and 42 has the weak back side. John Lothar from Penn State University invented this defense. If the ball's passed out on the wing, this man would take it. He would take, this fellow would step and take the high post, and number 42 has the weak side. That's the basic home areas of the 2-3 zone. If the ball's passed to the wing, 42 slides back. 3 would have to run all the way over here and take him. 42 slides back, and they just stay packed in just like that. We pass the ball to the corner. 42 takes the corner. 3 slides back in. 50 has the low post, and 11 has the weak side. Now, 50 on this team is about 6'9". If you've got a 6'9", 6'11 guy, you can maybe play a defense like this if you're playing against a poor shooting team. But let's tweak it now, and let's talk about making it a much better defense, and let's go with a matchup out of the 2-3 zone. So if we match up out of the 2-3 zone, the first thing we want to do is we want to put pressure on the ball. So if I've got the ball, 21 declares the ball. And he declares the ball with this first verbal cue you've got to teach the players. Pressure, ball. And he shouts it. So he declares the ball. That means anybody else that's on the ball, get away from the ball. It's my ball. I'm taking the ball. I've got ball, ball. 21 is pressuring the ball. Now on the matchup, here's your rules. Number 11 has the next perimeter player to 21's left. So the next perimeter player to 21's left is guarded by number 11. Number 3 has the next perimeter player to number 21's right. We're keying off the number 21, the point guard. Number 50's primary responsibilities, he's our lane enforcer. He has anything moving in this area. And if the ball's here, number 42 has anything on the weak side. 52 is the cue. It's still a containment zone. One of the problems with the zone is that there's always a hole in any defense. So what we're trying to do is, how can we configure this zone, design the zone, so that we can pick up the sixth man. The ball's passed to the wing. Number 11 declares the ball. Number 21 takes the high post. Number 3 has the heart of the zone. If any cutter comes through there, he intercepts the pass. Number 42 communicates, cutter, cutter, and he lets 3 know to intercept the ball. Number 42 has the weak side rebounding position, has any weak side pass to the far side. Now the ball's passed to the corner. Here's where we pick up the sixth man. Please come on back. Number 50 comes out and takes a corner. We don't like our big man to come out of there, but in this design, we need to pick up the sixth man. That slide has to be his. Number 11 has a choice, and we teach 2 cuts. The first is he cuts to the block, and he fronts the postman. That's exactly what that's called, looping to the block. The second is, if he's 6'4", and he's 6'9", and he's 6'9", then the 6'9" fella comes over on their big man, and number 11 makes a loop to the hoop. So with this squad, this group that's in there right now, number 11 knows he's to loop to the hoop. That gives us number 42 on their big man. That 11's responsibility is the weak side of the floor. Now the ball's brought back out here. Ball. Number 21 declares the ball. Now the high post position is guarded by number 42. Number 3 has the weak side of the floor, or he has the next perimeter player to 21's right. Stay. If 21's guarding the ball and the ball's passed in the post, the guard doubles down on the post, and you split me. You just split me and guard me in a boxer stance. Challenge me, okay? The ball's in the middle, so number 50 has to be in a protect position, 11's in a protect position, and 3's guarding the heart of the zone and the weak side reversal. The ball's back here. The most common error in a 2-3 configuration is that the ball comes in here, he guards me, the weak side guard comes over, and number 21 traps. Well, now you never should have 2 men on the ball, let alone 3. In this situation, you've got your weak side opened up. In this situation, you have the heart of the zone opened up. In this situation, you have a post reaction, which is a very dangerous situation to put any defense in. So the ball's on the wing, declare the ball. The ball comes in, and this postman, he can't get too high. If that guy's a shooter, I challenge him. If he's a shooter, I challenge him and force him outside, okay? If he's a non-shooter, I hedge at him and protect the heart of the zone. And we're still in 52. The ball's in the middle. We're in a protect position. Any good basketball team tries to get the ball to the center of the floor and then throw it down in the inside. So we want to protect the inside of the zone. The ball comes on top. We're in a protect position. Ball's reversed to the weak side. Number 11 attacks the ball. Number 21 does not let the ball come in the high post, fronts the high post. Number 42 will not let the ball come into the low post strong side. We have weak side action covered by 3, and number 50 has the weak side of the board. The ball now goes down in the corner. Look at the movement once again. Let's take the ball back here. We've got a 6'4" fella guarding the ball. The ball now is passed in the corner. Instead of looping to the block, he loops to the hoop. You saw the guard on the weak side step down and just protected the quick pass over the top. That's his responsibility, help his teammate out until that cutter gets through there. 50, he fronts a low post. He has anything that moves inside. Ball comes back out. Ball goes on top. In today's game, there's too many fellas that can shoot the ball from those pockets to have two players cover three. So I think largely this defense, the old 2-3, has gone the way of the Buffalo. What I'd like you to see again are the home areas. To identify the home areas of a 2-3 zone. The ball comes out, the ball's here. Declares the ball. So these two guards, their home areas of operation are this area. You just draw a large circle here, which would include the high post, and it would go down to about here. It would be this area here, that these two guards, this is their home area, including the post and the heart of the zone. The home area for the 3-man would start one step below the foul line if you ran a dotted line across here and a dotted line across here, and down. Anything in that area is a 3-man's responsibility. The 4-man, he's down in the same area. In that case, in this case, he'd be on the weak side. And the 5-man's primary responsibility is still in the post area. But the little adjustment that we've made, now 3, 5, and 4, their positions are interchangeable. We've tried to pick up a 6-man, so that means that these 3 fellas have to know one another's position. Now we identify the positions by, if the ball's here, he is now called the up man. So who are you? The up man. This man is called the middle man. And 42 is called the hoop man. We use that just for communication purposes. We use it for identification purposes of teaching. Up, middle, hoop man. Now, 3, 4, and 5, 3, 5, and 4 are working together, and 1 and 2 are working together. Now, let's go and let's identify the home areas once again. The ball's passed to the wing, down to the corner, back out to the wing, on the top, on the top, on the far side, on the corner, back out on the wing, on top, on the far side, and ho. Back where you were, fellas. Thank you. Good job. Now let's take it the next step to a 1-1-3 pressure zone. The configuration of that zone changes, and sometimes we've read scouting reports that have said we're playing a, just back up, Chris, one step. Scouting reports that said we're playing a 1-3-1 zone because sometimes we've moved that back man a little bit deeper. There you go. And it will change. It's a myth when coaches say a 2-front zone, you attack, but with a 1-3-1. A 1-front zone, you attack with a 2-1-2. Because good defenses in today's game, they're going to change the configuration of the defense to match up with how the offense is set. We've changed the containment of what we called 52 containment. Now we're going to pressure. So now we're going to pressure the ball. They bring the ball down the floor. We're going to pick him up across the 10-second line. His job is to not let him cross back to this side of the court. If he does reverse pivot and does get to the other side, now number 21 pushes him to that side of the court. And number 11's primary responsibility is to deny the pass to 25. Now 3 is up the line up the line, and off the line. The three's primary responsibility is to anticipate the pass to the post, and his main responsibility is to intercept the ball to the post. This depends on his player's athletic ability. It depends on his skill. It depends on what he has anticipation-wise, whether or not he can get over and intercept that pass. The quicker, the smarter, the better he can read the guy with the ball, the further off that line he can get. But we cannot let the ball get into the post. That's his primary responsibility. Number three, second responsibility, grab this, Phil, is he's reading the line of the ball to the other guard or the weak side forward. So he has the post. If the ball's passed in there, he is going to intercept that pass. 50's primary position, grab it, Lou. Grab the rope, Lou. Is he's working with three to stop the ball from coming into the high post, and at the same time, any pass deep on the strong side, except to the corner. Good, throw it back. Move. Now hold. His primary position is a high post. So he's not going to leave his position from the high post and take this man in the corner. Go back, Lou. But hold. But he can intercept the ball, hold. There. The line of the ball. Again, it depends on 50's athleticism, his intelligence, and his ability to anticipate the pass. Now, take and go behind him. And go to the weak side. Once he goes to the weak side of the court, 50 pushes 35 off to 42. The line of the ball is now, 42's up on the line of the ball. Now, let's say the ball's passed to 25. Now we're in 51, pressure. 51, pressure. So most good teams, what they want to do is they want to pass the ball and they want to get the ball back on top. Get here, hold, just hold, and reverse to the weak side. Good teams attack a zone from the weak side. Now 51 stops that return. So we're stopping that pass. This guard's primary responsibility is this postman. Now remember, we said that 3, 4, and 5's positions were interchangeable. If this man cuts low, he goes with him. That's right. Now that's called a bump. He has a choice, 50, of doing that. Let's go. Go ahead, back again. He also has a choice of going with him. Take him. I'm through. He yells through. Now, that means this man is who? This man is, and this man now becomes a who? Back it again. Most times, if we can, we want to bump that play. But in 51, it's pressure, so there's not much time for error. So if that guy cuts through baseline low, through. All right, you got him, you're through. Okay, fine. Now you have two men. You have the high post man, and now you're the hoop man, you have the weak side man. Now the ball goes, hold there, go ahead, go to the corner. We never deny the ball to the corner. Ball's in the corner, loop to the hoop. Look, once again, we're denying, we're pressuring as much as we can. Obviously, if 35 passes ball to 25, we're going to intercept that pass. Go ahead. We're not going to let that pass take place. This guard's responsibility is a high post. If he throws the ball to the high post man, he intercepts that pass. Now, this separates this defense, whether or not this becomes a good defense or a great defense, is how much your players can anticipate. Now, you've got both. You've got the high post. Now, skip the ball out. If he skips the ball out, the guard's looking to intercept that pass. Take the ball back. Number 11 wants to get out on top. He lets no one get in, behind him. He pistols. This is the highest guy. This is the lowest guy. But he's the highest guy in my area, so I'm not letting anybody get behind me. And you cheat as much as you can. Face the ball. The pass is made, and number 11 is going to intercept that pass. Now take the ball, throw the ball back out. If this guard is out, that means that this guard has to protect the post with number 50. Now, if the hoop man is up, come up and take the ball. Now that lets the guard get out. In 51, anytime 3, 4, and 5 is guarding a wing, the other guard is out denying the reverse pass. Come back to where you were. But anytime the guard is out on the wing, now the other guard protects on the post. The ball's reversed. Declare the ball. I got to attack the ball, and I got to contain the ball. Kick the ball to the weak side. Send a cutter through. Cutter, cutter. Communicate, cutter, cutter, bump, bump. Ball's reversed down. Deny the ball. Kick the ball back out. Guard's out. That guard must be in. Kick the ball over. Kick the ball down. Now, if he goes to reverse the ball, this guard's out denying the basketball. He's protecting the post. You should be one step in. All right, 51. 51 is a pressure defense. '52 is a traditional zone, a 2-3 zone. 52 matchup, now we tweak the 2-3 zone and we shut down the inside game. 51, we bring that same alignment of the zone out and we pressure the ball. Now 53 is a 1-3-1 zone, and let me make this point. 52 matchup, and 51 are all called complementary defenses. The slides are basically the same. 3, 4, and 5 play together. 1 and 2 play together. 3, 4, and 5 play in 52 a containment position with 1 and 2. In 51, then the defense is extended, and 3, 4, and 5 still play together. 1 and 2 play together, but we're in the passing lanes trying to steal the ball. On 53, we just tweak what we've been doing, and 53 we can play out where we're out in the wings and we've got a chaser going corner to corner, and now we're holding the big man inside. Or we can play it in. A lot of teams, when they see a 1-3-1 zone matchup, they'll bring a 1-4 up, and you can pull your wings in just a little bit to stop that pass, which puts 50 deep. So if we had a double post there, 42 and 11, they make the pass, and they make the pass, they want to make the pass, make sure that the pass is forced out of the post area. You do not want the ball going through your zone like that. Okay, the 53, we pressure up. Ball. You're in a defensive position there, number 3. You ready to play there? Now, go ahead and spread out a little bit. Go ahead and spread a little bit. We're cheating just a little bit in that passing lane. We're looking to get a steal the first time down. This man's pushing to the outside, not letting the ball come back in. Number 50's cheating up. He's got good quickness. He's got good anticipation. Anything going into the post, he's going to take. The ball goes on the wing. Now, once again, the man in the wing, number 11, must pressure the ball. But now we have an interesting slide. Number 21 went away from the cut because we want to gain a man on the weak side of the court. In order to keep 50 inside, we need to send the point guard away. The ball's passed down the corner. Once again, we've kept 50 inside. Our biggest man, we've kept him on their biggest man. All right, and you can see number 11's plugging the heart of the zone. 21 has the weak side of the court, and 42 has the weak side of the board. The ball comes back out. Ball goes on top. As we did in 52 and 51, we're matching up off 21. This man, number 11's responsibility is I have the next perimeter player to 21's left. The ball goes there. Number 3 says, he says to himself, I have the next perimeter player to number 11's left. The ball comes back out. Number 3 has the next perimeter player to number 11's left. And number 21 has the next perimeter player to number 11's right. The ball goes out. Number 42's responsibility. He has the next perimeter player to number 21's right. The ball goes there. Number 21 has the next perimeter player to number 42's left. Number 3 is our chaser. The ball goes down. He has the next perimeter player to number 42's right. The basic slides of the basic 1-3-1. Well, it would be fine if every team that we played would say, hey, we're going to let you just play in that configuration and we're going to move the ball just like this coach just moved it. But that's not how the game's played. They're cutting and they're picking and they're overloading the 1-3-1. And as they change their configuration, as they change their alignment, a good matchup defense, just as we showed in 51 and 52. In 53, we tweak it and we adjust to what the offense is doing. And we do 2 things. Number 1, we're trying to take away what the offense is doing and not letting them run the plays that they want to run. And we're not going to let them get the ball to the players that they want to get the ball to. Now, let's just use this as an example. The ball comes back out here. And if the ball would go in the post, number 50 would take the post. Remember, we said number 21 had the next perimeter player to 42's left. If the postman steps out, our defensive postman steps out and takes him. This keeps number 21 on the weak side of the floor, and it doesn't open up the weak side of the floor. If a postman steps out, he would try to cover from there, it would expose the backside of your defense. Number 42 is guarding the ball. Number 3, we said in the basic slides, corner to corner. But what this team did against this is they overloaded the side. This man passed me the ball, and now don't move, guys. But now they threw the ball all the way diagonally to the far corner. I don't care if he had his Kawasaki motorcycle. He couldn't jump on that and get over there and guard that guy. So how do we adjust to it? Number 3 knows number 11 has the next player to 3's right. With that principle in mind, the next player to his right would be out of bounds. So he's a man in the corner. So on a skip pass from that man to the corner, 11 declares the ball. 1 takes the high post. No. You step right across. You stay where you are. The five-man, we're keeping this is his home area, and that's what we're showing on this segment. We're trying to identify our home areas. So the big man, we still are able to keep him there, and he bumps the chaser back. Now the chaser knows if it's thrown over the top, of course he has corner. Okay, you have the heart of the zone, number 42. Open it up. Ball comes back out as the ball. Now. This is a difficult slide for this defense. And this is the most difficult slide. If the ball goes to the wing, wingman has him. That's no problem. If the ball comes on top, this man has him. If it's a postman stepping out for the ball, 50 takes him. If it's a perimeter man, the ball's over there. The ball comes. 42 splits him. Stand there, 42. Stand there with the ball. The ball is passed from 21 to 42. 42 hedges. If he's a shooter, he declares him, and you have to help me out. I declare the shooter, and the point guard has to cover the weak side. If he's a non-shooter, then the guard, if he's a non-shooter, I split the two. He bumps me. I take the man on the weak side. That's the hardest slide on this zone. The ball goes to the corner. It's a wingman takes him. Ball comes back out. The ball's hit to the perimeter. Bump off, or back home. When Dr. Loeffler invented this defense, 3-2, the reason he invented it was because there were shooting pockets in the straight 2-3 zone. There was a pocket here, there was a pocket there, and a pocket there. Now, they were very strong, deep, but he didn't want to pull, pass the ball over there. He didn't want to pull 42 out. And leave 35 open. So what he did was 21 had to run across, 42 hedged and back. Now the ball would be pitched back here. If the ball's reversed over there, that man is low, and he stepped in the pocket, please. Okay. So now to correct that, he said, let's just go with the 3-2 configuration. So back the ball out, set up in 50. So now he's taking those pockets away. You can see he's always thinking of pressuring the basketball. No defense will be effective unless you can pressure the basketball. Now let's look at the basic slides of the traditional 1-2-2 defense. Pass the ball to the wing. Now, when this zone was initially developed, every player was taught to force the ball in the middle toward help. 90% of the teams now keep the ball out of the middle because when this ball comes in the middle, the player has vision, which creates problems for the defense. So we're trying to keep the ball out. On the side, Hank Iba, Dean Smith were the first two people to develop this concept of keeping the ball, pinning the ball on the side. The ball's on the wing, we're forcing it here. Okay. Now, if the ball's passed to the cutter, traditionally, the traditional slide was the big man goes to the corner, and this big man comes across the top, and the far guard slides down. The ball's passed back out. Ball's passed back out. Ball's passed back out. Go ahead, run to the corner. Ball's passed to the corner, go across. Now 42 would go out. At the University of Iowa, and when Dr. Tom Davis was at Stanford University, he took the 3-2 and he tweaked it. He put three men in the middle. Go ahead. He put his three men in the middle. Now when the ball was passed to the side, his three men slid low, protected the heart of the zone. If the ball was foul line or lower, when he would pass the ball in the corner, this guard would just go ahead and chase down the corner. Well, what does that do? It keeps your two big guys inside. That's one of the options you might take. If this guy's a great shooter, then 11 would have to declare the ball coming back out. Well, go ahead. Now, since we established 1, 2, and 3 working together, watch what the guard does. The guard comes back out. He only leaves 24 if 24 is an average or below average shooter. This man 21's coming out of the corner, three hedged over on 55. This guy's a great shooter. So 3 knows I have to get to him. 21 cannot get to him, but in two passes he sure can get to 2. So that's a problem. But watch how these guys solve it. Bang, bang, bang. Declares the ball. Bang, bang. Bang. All right, now watch. We'll do the same thing again. Excellent, guys. Run it back again. Now we're looking at 50. You have 1, 2, and 3. They're helping one another. First they start in defensive position. Defensive stance with hands. Always attacking the ball. Hands up. Your left hand's up. You're attacking the ball. Now as the ball goes, bang, 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 bang. Good hands.
Good hands. Bang, 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 bang.
Ho,
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 what a steal.
Ho. You get three guys playing like that, you can have a basketball team. 50. It just depends on the creativeness of the coach. It depends on the personnel of the team, on why you may want to play this defense. What are coaches with creative minds doing to attack the matchup zone? You're going to see more and more picking against the zone for the reasons that we discussed a little earlier. If you play a straight 2-3 zone or even a 2-3 matchup, you're going to see many coaches have this flare screen as part of their offense. Now let's watch it on film and see how we can adjust to it. All right, now. Three let himself get picked. And we talked earlier. Norman in the game, he'd reach slow with his arm, fight through, and get through the pick. If he picks him from the blind side and he gets hung, look what 11 did. 11 covered for him. Now let's do the same thing, White. And blue, let's go 50 and watch how 50 counteracts that flare screen. So one of the teams in our conference, this is a major part of their offense. We played one of the teams in our state. That's a high major school that we beat this past year. And it was simply because we caught them by surprise with 50. Caught the first two skip passes, went down and dunked it, and we took away their primary offense, the primary thing they wanted to do. Watch how the defense in 50 adjusts to the flare screen. All right, guys. Good talk. Wow. Now, the big guy, 52 came up to set that screen on three. But all of a sudden, 11 sitting over there, just hanging out for that lob pass across. That's exactly what happened the first play of the game last year. 11 took the ball down and dunked it. It took them out of their offense. The next progression in teaching, once the players know their home areas, is to have them now start matching up to the most popular configurations that offenses use. It will be using against them. Now I'll go behind the defense, and I'll hold up fingers 1, 2, 3, 4 that only the offense can see. So the offense is coming down the floor, the defense is set and ready to match up with the offensive players. The offense sees it's a 2-3 zone. Coach holds up one finger. One I want you in some 1-2 alignment against this 2-3. But like I said to you earlier, it's not a 2-3 zone. It only starts as a 2-3 zone. It's a matchup zone. So watch how the Blue stay within their home areas, stay within their defensive principles, and as a team, they'll match up to whatever configuration White throws at them. So I hold up my hand, and they're coming down the floor. I hope. They're in a 1-2 offense. But look at Blue. They went from a 2-3. They're in a 1-2 defense. Number 21 always has the ball. Now he's head up on the ball. Now he wants to pressure the ball to one side or the other. He wants to get the ball out of the middle. Number three, he's matched up with number 2. You can see number 42 is matched up low, and he's pointing high. 50 has this whole area. Now back it again, guys. Now we're still staying with this technique of matching up. So I show the white shirts coming down. I show them. Now I show them one again. And that means that they must line up in a 1-2 configuration. This time, They are in a 1-2-2-1, 2-2, so white is correct. But look how blue is matched up. Number 21 knows. I've got the ball. Number 3 has the next man to his right. Number 11 has the next man to his left. 3 will take if the ball's past the white shirt. Number 50 has the low man. 42 has the corner. Now back it out, guys. Now, blue must match up in a different alignment. Here they come down the floor. I held up two fingers. 21 is match pressure. Now we have two guys on this man because this guy's a great shooter. If he's a great shooter, we might pull 3 up, but we're matched. The 3 has that option. Remember, these two guys can cover the 3 white shirts. So we have picked up. We're always trying to pick up the 6th man. And we've picked up the 6th man because he can actually stay. Number 11 can stay back and point this man, and knowing that that's his responsibility. But if the ball does come, 3 can come, and 21 can go back. So we picked up an extra man just on our slides. All right, now back out again, White. All right, I show them a sign again, and they're coming down the floor. Whoa. You hear them talking. This time it's a 2-1-2 matchup. Every player points to their man they're matched up with. Once again, we have a situation we pick up an extra man. We have the option of playing the outside guard with the guard or the forward. Everybody's matched. Back again. So the first series, we held up one finger, and they came down to the 1-2-2, various alignments. The second series, we held up 2, and they came down to 2-1-2, various alignments. Now they come down again, and Blue's got to talk. All right, whoa. Now you see they've got a runner on the baseline. They're lined up now. They've slid the guard here. They've got a 1-3-1 alignment. Look how Blue's matched up. 21 pushing him out of the middle. 11 cheating up and denying the basketball because it's out of this lane. The second guard has a responsibility of not letting the ball be passed in the post. Even on the skip pass, when we showed how we are always in a position of the line of the ball, even on that pass, 21 harasses the passer. The primary responsibility is number 42 is the weak side of the court when the ball's out of the lane here. But number 42 is quick enough. He's 6'9", and he's smart enough, and he has great. He's one of the best defensive players in our league. He can get that pass. Your defense is only as good as your weakest link. You're only as strong the chain as your weakest link. Every player. Number 11's responsibility is attack the basketball. Run your video back. Look at the adjustments that the Blues made. 3 came. What's your number? I'm sorry. 2 came from the wing and cut high through the zone. Because 50 could see him, and 42 knew that 50 could see him. 42 communicated with 50 to go ahead and bump. Is a term. Bump. Cutter. Bump. Those are the two verbal communication cues. Cutter, verbal is bump, cutter, bump. So 50 switched with 42, and then 50 disciplined his mind and stayed in because we don't want to deny the ball in the corner. We want to always protect the basket area.
I got blue.
I now hold. Great job. Now watch what happened. Let's go back and walk through that. Remember the players have identified their home areas. The players know that if they're going to have a good defense, they must communicate. I hold up 3 fingers. That means there's a 1-3-1 coming at us alignment. Slow motion, guys. But now watch what happens. This man, instead of cutting shallow, he went all the way to the baseline, and he's slipping baseline to the weak side.
42. Up man, middle man, hoop man. Those three guys, their positions are always interchangeable. Hold the ball, please. Their positions are always interchangeable. He cut through low because he cut through low and 50 couldn't see him. His verbal communication command is through. And he yells it loud enough that 50 hears him. So 50 should see him, and he should hear him yell through. As soon as 50 hears through, now he knows. 3, 4, and 5, they always one man. They always play together. 11 stays up. Now 42 becomes the middleman, and 50 becomes who, guys? The hoop man. All right, you can see they're all matched up. Communication is the key to any good defense. Look at 3. Nobody's in his area, so he's dropped back to help 42. If they would lob the ball, 42 would come across the top and knock the ball away to 3. 3 would go up and back into his man and knock the ball away. This positioning helps 42 get out and skip the ball over to 2. Now look what happened. 50 moved with the ball. He takes the big guy low. You see the guard protecting the heart of the zone. We're pointed out. Now these two guards are making up their minds who has the next pass out. His responsibility, not only number 3, is to take the next player to 42's right. But since he's over on that side of the floor, they may communicate, and 21 has the choice of declaring the ball. That's why communication on defense is critical. Here's a situation that either one of these two guards can take 55. 55 is a great shooter. So we must get to him while the ball's passed in the air. We don't wait until he catches the ball. We go with the ball. Let's see how Blue handles it. Good. Now, they talked. 21 was the closest man to him, and he was there when the shooter caught the ball. Now we're matched. 3 doesn't have anyone in his area, so he knows I'm going to protect the heart of the zone. Well, that helps 42 in his predicament because he's guarding 2 players. But so is 3. 3's got your help. You got my back. I've got your back. If your players know their home area, once they know their home area, and they communicate, they can match up with any configuration that you're going to face. Coaches, and all of the X's and O's that we've talked about, it's important that you understand that in the matchup zone defense, it's a solid defense that has man-to-man principles, and all of those principles must be all the fundamentals of those principles must be executed properly with great intensity. It must be done with great repetition, numerous repetitions to create habits of hustle, habits of attitude, habits of execution, and done with all of us, done by all of us with great enthusiasm. Jack Welch, the CEO of General Electric, and one of the most outstanding CEOs in America, said there's 3 truths that my mother gave to me. And she said, you live by these, and you get a group of people to function at their very best. Communicate clearly. Say what you mean and mean what you say. The second thing that she said is to face reality. Know your team. Know what your strengths are. What your weaknesses are. And now you can pick one of those defensive sets and build an effective defense. And the third thing that she said was that you want to outwork your competitors. If you do those 3 things and have guys like this, you can build a championship team.